How's that coffee, Aaron?
Oh, good.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Chasing Opportunity. Josh Freeman, Aaron Huey here.
Pleasure to be with you today.
If you clicked on the video and you saw the title, one more time. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Chasing Opportunity. Josh Freeman, Aaron Huey.
Pleasure to be with you today.
If you saw the title on the video you just clicked on, you're probably thinking, what in the world are they going to talk about today?
And if you didn't see the title, you clicked on it, and we're here to talk about unmotivation. And we are celebrating your unmotivation!
Congrats on being unmotivated! Clap it up for you! You're probably thinking, why in the world are they telling me that's so counterintuitive to what I've been told as a child?
You're like, Josh, Aaron, what's wrong with you? I thought you guys were the motivation gurus.
This is exciting stuff for me because it seems so counterintuitive, but those are the greatest gems.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's why
Hear us out.
we're congratulating you on being unmotivated. Because it shows you have a conscience. Okay, just when you feel guilty because you ate the fifth cookie your mom told you not to do when you were 5 years old, it's because you had a conscience. Okay, and that's a good thing. If you didn't feel guilty, you're probably a psychopath.
Mm-hmm. It's proof that you have drive. It's proof that you want to be motivated. You see where you need to be, but you're not there yet.
The opposite of unmotivation, or if that's a word, if unmotivation isn't a word, we're going to be using it throughout the video. So you grammar Nazis, I apologize in advance. But the opposite of unmotivation is motivation, okay? So when you're feeling unmotivated, it means there's something deep inside you that has a longing, your heart, your mind, your spirit, whatever you'd like to look at it as, that wants to be doing something that you really deeply motivated to do, but you're just pushing it away, okay? If you weren't feeling this unmotivation, as Aaron and I have been saying, then you're gonna be a bum. You're gonna be somebody sitting at home eating a bag of Cheetos and playing Call of Duty and not feeling the least bit guilty. That's when you have a problem. When you're unmotivated and you want to go eat Cheetos and play Call of Duty, that's a good thing because you're realizing that's not part of your motivation, okay? That's not on the line of your goal and your plan.
Exactly.
So that's what's so important about being unmotivated.
That's why we're here today. We're not here just to celebrate you being unmotivated, which is a very good thing, which we've established, but the fact that we can get you to a place of motivation. So, when you're unmotivated, where do you want to be? You want to be motivated.
Yeah.
You just want to be. You need to be. That's where you want to be. So, that's what we're talking about too. And before we even get to that point, it's a scientific process. It's a method. It's methodical. Not a feeling.
Yes.
Being unmotivated or being motivated is a feeling, but getting to a state of motivation is a process.
Yeah. It's a methodical. Okay, so while Aaron's writing down point number 1, I want you to again realize when the moment you feel unmotivated, don't feel like you've lost, don't feel like you just need to give into it or you failed already. When you feel unmotivated, first, congratulations, Aaron and I both applaud you because you have a greater drive than you might even realize. And the first step is the satisfaction is greater when you're completing a task that's on the path of your plan and goal. And the best way to explain this is with an example. So if your favorite show is coming on tonight and you're dying to watch it, but for those of you in school have a project that's due the next day, okay, and you're just dying to watch the show, and you all right?
Strong coffee.
Okay, but if you ended up staying till 1 o'clock in the morning completing this project, which you dread, and you go into school sleep deprived, feeling kind of trashy, but you got a B or an A on the project. You got an A on that project. I promise you, you will have more satisfaction. You will have greater satisfaction because you completed a task that is on that path. Path to your goal or to whatever you're playing.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Okay,
no. Seriously though, he's absolutely right. Because as humans, when we're living on purpose, there's just oh man, that's ultimate happiness right there. We talked about that before. All right.
Okay, so once you have a satisfaction for completing a task that's greater, the second thing you need to do after you've done that is review your plan and your goal. Now, for me personally, I'm still in school full-time and I work full-time, and I constantly, after I've had satisfaction in completing a task that's on that line of a plan, instead of watching the show, I do school, I need to review constantly, okay, what is my plan, what is my goal, and that's what motivates me, because I realize, yeah, this task doesn't bring me the most joy, but the satisfaction of completing it and being able to see where that's taking me is what motivates me. So after you've done that task, review again and say, that's where I'm headed.
Right.
And you have a really good illustration for this.
All right, this is you and me. I'm going to talk a little bit on this point. So the second point.
No?
Well, you write down the point.
Okay.
And then,
good call.
Maybe you could give me a line too or something.
All right, we'll see what happens.
All right. So remember we talked about simplifying your life. We talked about a mission statement. This was a few episodes back. How when you have a mission statement for your life, it helps you see, oh, this is what my life is about. X, Y, Z activities, or this is what I want to do career-wise, lifestyle-wise, socially-wise. All these things, you know exactly what it is you do, how you do it, and why you do it. Your life is like a line, so we treat it like a vector going in this direction. And everything you do toward this goal, toward this career, this lifestyle that you want, needs to be on this plane. So everything you do throughout the day will either move you toward this or away from this. When you get distracted by that TV show, maybe you decided to watch after all, it's called squiggle. You're squiggling off. This is where you are right now. So here you are. Maybe you started watching that TV show, or you did, and then afterward you're like, all right, that was interesting, but I feel no better. I'm just distracting my senses. You're unmotivated. Well, like we said before, congratulations.
We repeat the cycle.
It means that you realize there's a problem. So when you're here, you're unmotivated, right? How do you get back to here? Well, first of all, you're not on this plane, so this is not going to look very attractive. Why? Because you're not looking at this, the end goal. You're looking at the work you have to do to get there. You're like, okay, here's what the person that I want to be in the future, but this is where I was, and that doesn't look really attractive. That's just a bunch of hard work, me staying up till 1 in the morning, you know, getting no sleep.
So I'll say it's squiggly.
Exactly, because you're off purpose. How do we get there? Well, we first all talked about knowing that satisfaction is greater, but that's, you know, that's a good incentive. The other thing is realizing what you give attention to, what you focus on, you tend to develop an interest.
Yes.
So, take that TV show, for example. If you are watching that TV show, you're binge watching it. Each episode, you're going to want to watch even more. You're going to want to watch the next season, the next season, the next season. But if you go like 3 months without watching that TV show, come on, you should probably forgot the plot by now, right? Same thing when it comes to your lifestyle. If you're away from it, you're going to become less and less attracted to it, which is scary. So literally, the thing you need to do is just get back into it. And sometimes if you get back into a TV show after months of not watching, maybe that first episode you're like, all right, this is all right, but it's not as hooking as I wanted it to be. But as time goes on, you develop more of that obsession. You've got to become obsessed with your success. All right? So this is where you need to be. You give this more attention. You give this more focus. I guarantee you, you're going to naturally develop an interest. It just doesn't feel like that. And we have to realize that this is not feeling-based. You being motivated or unmotivated is a feeling, but how you get unmotivated or how you get motivated is decisions. So I decided to be distracted. But then I can also decide to get right back on purpose. And it might suck for a few hours, maybe a few days, or even just a few minutes. And you realize, oh, this is where I got to go.
Right.
Anyway.
Okay, let's recap, because that's all that needs to be said on this. And I'm standing up because I'm excited. I am.
Stand up!
That's a lot going on there, man. Okay.
Jazzed!
Okay. All right, so let's look at this.
Jazzed!
Let's look at this.
I'm sorry.
Congratulations on being unmotivated. That's your first entry step. Then you have step number 1. You need to complete a task that's on the path of your goal, because you're going to have greater satisfaction. We talked about it. Second thing you need to do is you need to review your plan and your goal, because that's how you see what's going to motivate you. That's how you get back on that line, okay? And by doing all of this, you're going to move from what you thought was terrible, which is unmotivation, to the opposite. It's stark contrast, motivation. So, next time you're feeling unmotivated, good job. You're on the path to success.
Absolutely. And remember, last thought, it is a method. It's not a feeling. You being unmotivated is a feeling, but getting back to motivation,
it's a method.
You just take these steps, dude. And you get there. It won't feel good in the process. You'll be like, this is not what I want to do. But once you start doing it, once you get some progress in it, once you taste success, it's an addiction, baby.
All right, well, thanks for joining us today. Hopefully this will be helpful tools for you. Again, methodical. See how you can implement it in your own life. Thanks for watching.